Some stories aren't told through words, they're felt through silences, glances, touches, memories. This is one of them. The narrator begins softly, as the camera glides over a city waking up, newspapers being tossed, chai boiling on stoves, lovers parting at metro stations, an old man watching pigeons. Dil Se Dil Tak, a journey beyond words, begins with the language of the soul. Anya, a young woman, discovers a bundle of old love letters in her grandfather's attic, each one yellowed with time, but alive with emotion. She reads aloud, voice trembling. Main harsham tumhara hath pikata hun kylan main. Tum Mary hardua ka hisaho. As she reads, the screen transports us to 1947, to a young couple torn apart by partition, holding hands across a fence, crying silently, never knowing if they'd meet again. The letters end abruptly, but the love lingers. Cut to a modern-day cafe buzzing with energy, but silent. No words are spoken here, because it is run by those who can't hear or speak. Adifir, a first-time visitor, fumbles awkwardly until Ria, the barista, smiles and helps him order through sign language. Over time, their interactions turn into connection, smiles, doodles, shared playlists. One evening, he leaves her a note. Tum mui sakaya ki kamoshi biawaz hodi hai or mohabbat. Meanwhile, in another corner of the world, in a Delhi school, Sana receives the name of her Pakistani pen pal, Fahad. What starts as stiffly formal letters soon becomes a floodgate of secrets, dreams, and longing. They bond over poetry, cricket, and the pain of growing up in divided homes. One day, he writes, Kabi lagda hai, dosti bi rebellion hai. When his family prepares to move, Sana sends one final voice note, Rishta dil kada or rahiga. Sarhat surf nakshai par hai. Their connection lingers in unsent letters and half-written poems. A wedding brings two estranged brothers, Ramesh and Arjun, under one roof after a decade of silence. Tension crackles like static. They avoid each other, until one night their mother, tired and tearful, places an old childhood photo beneath their pillows. The next morning, over spilled chai, they laugh, hesitantly at first, then freely, like they never stopped being brothers. Zindagi choti hai, by Galti and Badi nahi, one says. A fragile hug mends years of coldness. In the background, the wedding doll beats like a heart reunited. Across town, at a railway station, Raj, an elderly man, sits on the same bench he's visited for 40 years. Every year, he brings a red rose and waits. A curious college student, Neha, asks him why. He smiles. Wo vada karkagayati, kiektin zero alateji. Neha returns year after year and one day finds him gone, but in his place a letter addressed to her. Agar wo kabiye, kana raj aya the harsal, surf askilia. The screen fades to soft music, voices echo. Anya self-publishes a book of the letters, Prem Ku Patra, dedicated to the ones who stayed behind but loved forward. Riya and Adifir open an inclusive art gallery called Kamoshi Kiawaz, where emotions speak louder than words. Sana, now a journalist, receives a postcard from Canada, no name, just a line. Woawaz Pachin Gai Jo Surf Dil Any Suniti. The brothers now co-run their father's business, every morning starting with a shared cup of tea. And Neha's documentary, The Man on the Bench, wins awards, reminding the world of silent, eternal love. The narrator returns, voice full of quiet truth. Some stories don't need dramatic endings. Sometimes a glance is louder than a scream, a smile heavier than a speech. This is how hearts speak, beyond egos, beyond borders, beyond time. The title appears softly on screen, Dil Se Dil Tak, from heart to heart, as the screen fades to black, leaving only a heartbeat sound, steady and real, echoing. Thump, 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 just like the way love quietly lives on in all of us.